All right, this morning we are at Douglas County PUD's Bridgeport Bar Wildlife Viewing Area. This is a brand new park. I've never activated it and nobody else has either. So I just saw this on the map and thought, hey, I'm gonna go activate that park. Now walking in is awesome. I love these kind of scenarios where I have to physically get out and walk. I'm in my 50s now, and I think it's important that people get out and walk if they can. And that's the best advice I've ever had from an older person. They said just keep putting one foot in front of the other. So I'm gonna continue to do that, enjoy nature and ham radio. Well, this is where I landed. I think I've walked a half mile, maybe 3/4 mile at most, down to the beautiful Columbia River, Bridgeport, Washington. I've already scared them off, but there was probably about 100 ducks in here just eating the corn and hanging out swimming. So we'll find a place to set up. Get back to you. Hey, it's Jeremy, N7 RIP, and this morning I am at the Bridgeport Bar Wildlife Area. This is a brand new park for me. They just put it up on there. Nobody's ever activated it. It's on the first one, so hopefully it all works out. I've done a demonstration on the cheapest HF antenna, and you know what? I was a little bit wrong. It was pretty cheap. It was like 10 bucks. I got one for about 9 bucks. And this is old school. This is just typical. It's a 20-meter dipole that I just cut up. I haven't cut it thoroughly. It's about 16.8 inches on each side. But yeah, it's pretty simple. You get these little connectors here on Amazon, and they're like maybe 2 of them for $7. And so basically all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my Little Dude 6, and I'm gonna put it up as far as it'll go. I'll stretch those wires down in an inverted V format, post them down, and we'll see what happens. Okay, this morning I'll be using HRD Industries Little Dude 6. I love this thing. It's probably about, I think it's $70 or so shipped. By far, I've used old fishing poles. I've used different things. That's been one of my favorite things in my bag. So I'll set that down and show you. I was going to show you these connectors at the end, the insulated parts to put down the different legs of my my dipole. But you can see there's a little spike that's connected to it. They're just made out of plastic. There's a place for me to put my foot down, so I just kind of set it where I want to do, and I push my foot down in there and off I go. So little connectors on here I can hook each end of my dipole to, and I can use some excess twine. So we'll see what happens. Okay, this is what I come up with. This is my Little Dude 6, full stretched out. I put my little dipole on there. Each leg is spread out, connected to the electric fence post insulator. And the little 316 coax that I've got comes down, I believe it's 25 to 30 feet. I think it's 30 feet. And it comes down and goes into my Yaesu FT891. And looks like we're gonna be on 14.335. I'm pretty sure. It seems clear. So we'll let you know how it goes. Is the frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? This is November 7. Romeo India Papa is a frequency in use. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ Parks on the air. CQ Parks on the air. This is November 7. Romeo India Papa calling CQ Parks on the air.
November 2, India Golf Whiskey.
November 2, India Golf Whiskey. Frank, I've got you about a 5x3 into the park. QSL?
Roger, roger. I have you 4-4 in New York. 4-4 New York. 73. Have a great activation, my friend.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate the 4473, and thanks for your help. Take care.
November 4, Echo X-ray. November 4, Echo X-ray.
November 4, Echo X-ray. Richard, I've got you about a 5x3 into the park. QSL?
55 in North Carolina from November 4, Echo X-ray. Thank you.
All right, thanks so much. We're just on a really cheap dipole here, and I'm doing a YouTube video. I'll send you the link. 73, and thanks for hunting.
73, thank you. F4 yet.
CQ Parks on the air, November 7, Romeo India Papa.
Whiskey 0, Charlie Dog Charlie.
Whiskey 0, Charlie Golf Charlie, Christopher, I've got you about a 5x7 into the park, US 12272.
Roger, roger. I have you about a 5-5 555 East Tennessee. Thank you for another, my friend, in 73.
73. By the way, this is the first time this park has ever been activated. 73. November 7, Romeo India Papa Parks on the air. QRZ.
Whiskey Lima, 5 November.
Whiskey Lima, 5 November. Gary, up in Alaska, I believe. I've got you about a 5x7 to the park, US 12272, and this is the first time this park has been activated.
Roger, Roger, we copied that. You're about 5354 from Alaska. Nice activation.
All right, thanks so much. And 73, just a real cheap dipole antenna, about $9 worth of equipment, and we're shooting a YouTube video. I'll send you a copy. 73.
73s, have a good one.
November 7, Romeo India Papa Parks on the air. QRZ. I believe Kilo Delta 2 station. Can you say that again?
Yeah, sorry, you faded right away on me. I'll try back a little bit.
Okay, that's fine. Kilo Delta 2, I heard you. If you can hear me, let's have your call one more time.
Kilo Delta 2, Yankee Lima Zulu, park to park.
Okay, Kilo Delta 2, Yankee Lima Zulu. I've got you at about a 5x2 into the park, US 12272. Roger, Roger.
US 12272.
QSL, what's my signal?
55, double nickel.
All right, we got you, 73, and have a great day. Thanks for hunting, and good luck with your activation.
73.
November 7, Romeo India Papa, QRZ.
Whiskey Alpha 2, Sierra Lima Hotel.
Whiskey Alpha 2, Sierra Lima Hotel. I got you a 5x7 into the park, QSL.
You just took a QSP fade. Please repeat.
You're a 5x7, QSL.
QSL, you're also 5'7", Southern Indiana.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate Southern Indiana 73, and thanks for hunting in US 12272, 73.
QSL, 73s, have a great activation.
This is November 7, Romeo India Papa, QRZ.
Kilo Delta 4, Tango Papa.
Kilo, is it Kilo Delta 4?
Victor November. Kilo Delta 4, Tango Papa.
Kilo Delta 4, Tango Papa. I've got you about a 5x2 into the park, QSL.
QSL, got a little copy of it. I got you a 5
All right, thanks for Virginia 73. Have a good one. This is November 7, Romeo India Papa. Parks on the air from Park US 12272. Kilo 9, India Charlie Papa. I've got you a 5x7 into the park, QSL.
Roger, 55, Indiana, 55.
All right, thanks for the 5-5, 73. This is November 7, Romeo India Papa from Park US 12272. I believe it was Kilo Charlie 00 Zulu Victor November Gary, QSL. All right, I got you a 5x3 into the park. Thanks for hunting, and 73. QRZ.
Kilo 4, Whiskey Lima.
Kilo 4 Whiskey Lima. I got you a strong 5-9 into the park. QSL.
QSL, I got you 55, 55. Victor Alpha, QSL.
All right, David 73. Thanks for hunting. Have a great one. QRZ.
73, good luck.
November 7, Romeo India Papa. Parks on the air. Park US 12272. QRZ. All right, thanks so much for the 5-5. Somebody stepped on you. Victor Echo 1, can you finish up your call? Victor Echo 1, can you finish your call? Victor Echo 1, Bravo, Quebec, Charlie. Thank you so much. Again, you're a 5x3, 73, and thanks for hunting. 7-3, November 7, Romeo India Papa. Parks on the air, QRZ.
November 7, Zulu, Juliet, Zulu.
November 7 Juliet, go ahead.
November 7 Zulu, Juliet Zulu, QSL.
Well, that's a tongue twister. November 7 Zulu, Juliet Zulu. Okay, Jonathan, we got you down there in Arizona. You're a 5x5 into the park. QSL?
QSL, you're coming in 5x1, mobile in North Phoenix.
Okay, well, you're doing a good job. I'm on a very cheap dipole, buy about $9 worth of equipment. Just trying to see how cheap I can do this. I'm running a YouTube channel. I'll send you the link. 73, and thanks for hunting.
73, thanks for activating.
You bet. This is November 7, Romeo India Papa from Park US 12272, QRZ. Last call, then we're going to move to another park. This is November 7, Romeo India Papa, Parks on the Air, QRZ. All right, this is November 7, Romeo India Papa, activating this park for the first time, Park US 12272, Whiskey Alpha. If there's any last calls, come now. All right, this is November 7, Romeo India Papa going QRT. Wow, that was fast. Anyways, there you have it, a $9 antenna. You can get it done cheap if you need to. It's all about putting a wire in the air. Okay, as I finish up this activation, I think it's important to recognize that ham radio can be expensive for sure, but it doesn't have to be. So you can get yourself a less expensive HF radio, like a G90, make your own dipole like I just did. Is it the best antenna? Maybe not. I do like my Poto Performer a lot better, but it's a lot more cumbersome. This one here I threw in a Ziploc bag and in a backpack, and off I go. So it was pretty straightforward. The important part is we're getting outside. I probably walked, I'm almost back to the truck now, maybe about 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles. And it was fun. I got out and enjoyed God's creation, because it's all about God, family, and Poto Radio, right? So this is N7 RIP. Thanks for watching. 7-3.